And those developments coming as the nation deals with a surge in coronavirus cases. The latest numbers showing more than 166,000 new cases in the U.S. It's the 14th day in a row the daily numbers have exceeded 100,000.
And cases are also growing in the tri-state area. This graph from Mayor de Blasio's office shows the 7-day average in the city. It's at more than 1,100 cases. That's double the city's ideal threshold.
And in New Jersey, Governor Murphy continues to warn residents the second wave is here. More than 4,000 new cases reported and 38 deaths.
We have team coverage tonight, starting with Nick Caloway, who is live now in Newark. Nick.
Maurice and Natalie, we saw long lines for COVID tests outside this City MD in Newark earlier, and things actually got very heated earlier when some were turned away from getting a test.
I did not call your name. You go home.
As the pandemic swells, patience is thinning.
You gotta be serious, my dude.
That's Anthony Chaljup, a Newark resident who showed up at this City MD in Newark around 7 a.m. To prevent lines, the clinic takes people's names and phone numbers and calls them back later.
I got my name on the list. They sent me home twice. They said come back in an hour, come back in 2 hours. I've been coming back, and still nothing yet. And with the pandemic, everything going on and everything, makes you a little nervous because you don't know if you're going to be able to get tested or not.
Shortly after that interview, tempers flared over the long wait, and Chaljup was asked to leave. In New Jersey and across the tri-state area, lines for COVID tests have gotten longer as the second wave worsens. In the spring, large state and federal-run testing sites were built at Bergen Community College and elsewhere to keep up with the skyrocketing demand. I asked Governor Phil Murphy if those might make a comeback this time around. Why not bring back some of those large-scale testing sites?
That's a good question, something that I think is on the table for consideration.
Murphy said testing capacity is strong for now and that the cost of running those large testing sites is a factor.
Funding is an issue on something like that. That was a FEMA-driven project. Those were both FEMA-driven.
Governor Murphy seemed optimistic about new rapid molecular testing technology now available to the state from a company called Q Health that could help speed up the testing process. New Jersey has recorded more than 4,000 new cases in 3 of the last 4 days, and more than 2,300 people are hospitalized with COVID-19. That's more than doubled since the beginning of the month. And the cops did eventually show up after that disturbance here earlier, but we did not see any arrests being made. Meanwhile, Governor Murphy is once again warning that this second wave will get worse before it gets better, and he's basically begging people to take this seriously. Reporting live in Newark, Nick Caloway, CBS 2 News.
Okay, Nick, thank you.